Okay, let's start. 1, 2, 3.
The 5 things
With JP.
and Susan.
What's up, you guys? Welcome to the new episode of The 5 Things with JP.
And Susan.
And so today we're gonna be discussing how to build wealth. And we will introduce to you the so-called financial house, which will contain the 5 steps to building the financial wealth.
You talked about a financial house. What is this house? And what are the 5 steps?
This financial house is like building a physical house where there should be a foundation, structure, and the roof. And these parts of the house will be represented by these 5 steps. At the base of a physical house is a foundation. And just like our financial house, the foundation is represented by the insurances. So what are these insurances? It could come as income protection insurance and life insurance. Income protection insurance will be there to provide an income for the household.
And we got that insurance.
Another form of creating stability is by having life insurance. And what is life insurance for? If something happens to me in the course of my work, say I die accidentally, life insurance will provide a lump sum benefit or protection to my family so that they are taken care of financially.
After insuring the insurances, we have built a foundation. What's the next step?
After insurances, the next step is to eliminate bad debts. These bad debts can come in a form of luxury items that is paid off by a credit card or by borrowing money, and they don't bring you income. Rather, they take away your income.
I'm very happy that we don't have any of those bad debts. What's the next step?
The next step, love, is to build an emergency fund. This emergency fund can be in a form of 3 to 6 months worth of expenses.
What's the difference between the 3 or 6 months emergency fund, and why is it important to have it at all?
I would like to answer first about why is there a need for an emergency fund. Emergency fund is there so that in case of emergency, any financial emergency, we have money to respond to it. And why do we need a 3 or 6 months worth of expenses saved for emergency fund? So the difference between saving 3 to 6 months, how fast can you find work once you lose your job? The easier you can find job, then it's alright to save 3 months worth of expenses. But the harder it is to replace your new job, then you will need at least 6 months of expenses saved. It means you have 6 months to prepare for a new job.
Now we built up the emergency fund. What's the 4th structure in our financial house?
You are now ready to invest in short-term investments. What are these short-term investments? You can invest on high-yield savings accounts. You can invest in government bonds, treasury bills, or certificate of deposits, or we call it CDs. Or you can also invest in a money market fund. These instruments are lower risks and are designed for short-term investing.
After building the structure, I believe we are ready to build the roof. What is the equivalent of a roof in our financial house?
When the foundation and structure are built, you are correct. We are now ready to build the roof. And in our financial house, the roof is represented by long-term investments. Long-term investments are mainly designed for creating long-term wealth and preparing you for retirement. Love, in our case, would you be able to please share to our viewers what are our long-term investments?
So we got stocks, we got rates, and we have got a Kiwi saver. Maybe Love, you want to share now what are those long-term investments we got in details?
Yes, we invest in stocks, mainly in US stocks and New Zealand stocks. We have rates or real estate investment trusts, and we have the Kiwi Saver, where the government matches your contribution. We also have some gold and silver because we believe these are instruments for storing the value of your money and as a hedge against inflation.
Love, thank you so much for sharing with me and with the audience the 5 steps of building wealth. Could you sum it up for us?
My love, it's always a pleasure for me to be able to share our knowledge and our experiences about personal finance. To sum it all up, These are the 5 steps to building wealth. Number 1, buy life insurance and income protection insurance. Number 2, eliminate all your bad debts. Number 3, build your emergency fund. 4, create short-term investments. And number 5, make sure that you have long-term investments for your retirement and for long-term wealth.
And please feel free to ask us any questions. JP will definitely answer them.
So let's wrap it up and see you again on the next episode of the 5 Things with JP
And Susan.
Thank you for watching this video.
Please don't forget to like and subscribe.
See you on our next video.
Ooh.